Give you guys a quick update. Trying to dial in the gear drive, see if I gotta go back, have it remachined so I can play with the top gear, or if it's only a couple degrees off, I might get away with the offset keyway. But the oil pan is going to be my big hang up at the moment, because nobody has one to fit the girdle and the straps. So I'm going to buy a Ford one off of eBay and cut up one of my rear sumps and make it fit over the girdle. So I got to get the heads on to get that figured out. But I totally forgot something. Ever happened to you? Happens to me. Never got to put a 3/8 hole on each side in the back here to help with the cooling. Oh, this is gonna suck. So there's that. Oh, and what I haven't showed you is what it's going in now. I think you're gonna like this. It's 86. It was running the guy said like 10.7s, and then it the guy put nitrous to it, got it down in the mid-9s, and chucked a rod. And so I got the transmission out of it too. It's an old 204R. It looks like it has all the billet parts in it. It just needs a good cleaning. I'm debating if I'm gonna just run it. The stall may be a little big for what I got. It's got that massive square pan on it. And then when you look at the shaft, it looks like it's billet, the output shaft or the input shaft. Let me figure out what I'm going to do about these holes I want to drill, because once these heads goes on, I don't plan on taking them back off. And then these are the gaskets I'm using. They're the Cadcos. They'll go alright with the rings for now. I was looking at something too. If I ended up putting a lot of boost to this thing and she lifts the head gaskets out, I think what I'll try next is going from half to 9/16. But you know, that's neither here nor there. Let's get this one done right. And then get the stupid gear drive dialed in. I got a feeling that it ain't going to sit where I want. It's going to be a hair off. But we'll get it done. Then the Cadco Pro Comp heads. Had my machine shop go through them. Relap the valves. Put all my springs in. They had a problem because the springs were a little big in the cam kit, so they had to stake them down with these plates. I don't know if they came with the cam kit or not, but they did it. And I think other than the oil pan, the only thing I got left to do is get it on the ground and put this plug in back here. I might be able to do it from right there, but I don't think I'm willing to try it just yet. Maybe I'll try it today. Well, I gotta go get sealer for it too anyways, because I don't think it's gonna, well, I don't want to use it, but the high temp pipe dope I used on the freeze plugs and the plugs themselves. I had a bit of worry putting the gear drive in, because Scott Hatch's video reminded me of this oil plug back here, right? And it couldn't cover the port, so I measured everything. It's perfect. I was putting the gear drive on and it was a hair at an angle. I didn't realize it. I was spinning it for a second before I put the bolts in, you know, just kind of doing this. It was rubbing on it. Like, oh no, I'm gonna pull it out and grind the front half off because it's sticking out of here. Well, it once I bolted it down, everything squared up. I can get my finger back there. I didn't realize it was that far away. But heck yeah, man, we're getting there. Let me get this done. Obviously, I'm not running a normal oil pump. This comes from Cadco too. I didn't want to have to fab it. I'm gonna use this. You know, you got your suction side, then your pressure side coming from the pump. What I'm going to do is just use a Motion Industries single stage, and I'm going to mount it the big block Chevy passenger side mount they've got for it, and put it on the put it over here somewhere. Run their gears on it. I'm going to have to adapt the crank gear. It's like a 7-pin gear or whatever it was, and it's for a small block Chevy LS or a big block Chevy, but I'll make it fit. Oh, and you like this? I have a 9/16 bolt just for this. Can't find it. It's been moved around so much. This 14 mil went in 4 threads before it started to try to bind. So I just spaced it out and put it in 2 threads, and it's holding there just nice. Nothing's hurting anything. It's just got to spin it and not let it freewheel. yeah, let me get this done. Make sure that my gear drive's where I need it. I figured I could go for 3 degrees advanced, maybe 3 degrees retarded, but we'll see. Let me look at the cam specs. I really don't know what cam this is. This is something I was talked into, which I'm not against it, but you know, we'll see. I don't really plan on doing too many more videos. I'm waiting. Rocket Racing's up the street from me, up by Milwaukee. And I have the front plate that Ironmonger used to have. And I needed a mid plate, so I got one from Rocket Racing. But I was supposed to get it on Friday or Thursday. They didn't have it. I ordered one, paid them for it. They said it'd be done in about a week. So hopefully, with any luck, I'll have it by Friday. I can get this on. We can put the trans on. I have the oil pan done. Well, we'll see about the oil pan. It's going to be iffy. But we get it on, get the mid plates in, get it all lined up, and whoo, I'm down to a couple parts like oil pump. What else are we going to need? An oil pump. Oh, and I need the Holley 4500 throttle body fuel injection I want, which is a bit of money. So I might throw a carb on it, without the turbos, just to break the cam in, and then we'll be waiting on the fuel injection to slap the turbos on.